In this video, we're going to be going over the Agent Workspace, what it is and how you can use it throughout AgentVoice. So the workspace is basically an area that we've created where you can collaborate with your team members, and most importantly, you can collaborate with the Workspace Agent, which is an agent that was designed and built on top of AgentVoice that understands everything within our platform, how it operates and works, and also can take action on your behalf. So one of the best examples to start out with is going to be building a new agent. So if you click this button here, it's going to take you through a quick little quiz to ask, simply asking you a couple questions like, tell us a bit about what you need and we'll get you set up. Okay. So what industry are we in? In this case, let's do SaaS, right? Or you know what? Let's just do customer support. That might be a little bit easier. Then we can hit continue. And so what's going to happen is the system's going to generate some ideas in terms of use cases for customer support, just to give you a bit of a head start. So what should the agent handle, right? So you've got our little placeholder here that says answer inbound calls, book appointments, qualify leads, handle FAQs. Then some of the suggestions are authenticate callers and provide account details securely, resolve common issues with interactive troubleshooting flow, process refunds and billing inquiries efficiently, collect customer feedback, and update satisfaction scores. So let's just click on this one. If your use case does not lie within these suggestions, please just type it in this box right here and just hit this continue button. Great. So now what this is asking you is to go ahead and build out your knowledge base. So you don't have to do this fully now, but this is just a little way to kick this step off. So you can paste any URLs that you want in here, any PDFs, any docs, any text files that you might have, and then you just hit let's build it. So as soon as I hit this, I can take a step back and watch this start working on the agent. So you can see that the agent has gotten to work. So it's opened up a little workspace where you can basically just see some different information about the agent all within this tab. So that's great. So let's see what it said. Got it. We'll build a customer feedback support agent for collecting feedback and updating CSAT. I open the workspace so we can start writing up behavior. Quick question. Will this agent mainly do outbound calls, post support follow-up, or take inbound calls for customers leaving feedback? So we'll just say at agent, yeah, let's do both. Pretty quick and easy. So perfect. We'll set it up for both inbound and outbound. One thing to confirm before I generate the call flows. What's the exact feedback format you want? Like CSAT 1 through 5, 0 through 10 NPS, or both? Honestly, let's do 1 through 5. That works. Great. So now let's see what the agent's going to do. It's going to start actually putting together some material for us to work with. So if you're kind of new to agents or don't really understand the best techniques, this is a great way to get you going. It's also a faster way, so you don't have to type things out yourself. And it gets you really just a well-customized template to work off of. And the agent can edit it all within this editor here. So you can just go back and forth and, change the agent with just natural language. So we won't go through the entire process of building the agent out, just because that could take somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes, right? And there's a lot of other functionality in the workspace that could be very useful for you to understand. So while this is working, let's go ahead and back out of this for now and just let it do its thing. And let's see if we can go ahead and start a new chat. So while this is kind of generating, well, you know what? Let's finish the step and then see what's going on. So it's currently generated our instructions. It's generated our greeting. So what the agent says when it picks up the phone. And now it should start to fine tune some other things as well for us, which is really nice. So these instructions have core instructions, inbound instructions, outbound instructions, fully set. So let's see. It's updated our build so we can actually go in to the instructions and see what it's put in here. Okay, that's great. Let's look at our inbound. Okay, yeah. So far, pretty decent setup. All right, so we're set to collect CSAT on a scale of 1 to 5 to both inbound and outbound. I just loaded in the full inbound and outbound call flows plus a default greeting. Let's see what it has for our greeting. Awesome. So the next question, where should we send the agent? Where should the agent send the CSAT result and comment? Like HubSpot, Zendesk, Google Sheets, or something else. So this is where you'd set up your integration. It's really easy to do within the Workspace agent, within the Workspace, using the Workspace agent. And so, let's just say like HubSpot, right? Or let's say if you use Zendesk, let's do that. It's a better one here. So once we select Zendesk, you'll see that it'll pop open some integrations where you can go ahead and connect your Zendesk account. And then the agent can attach the proper actions that the agent needs to take within that Zendesk instance. So that is really easy to set up. And so now it's basically asking what's connected. Do you want the agent to update CSAT on an existing ticket or create a new ticket with the feedback? So this is the flow you'd go through. Most of the bulk of the agent has actually already been created with the greeting, the instructions. And this is where it'll just walk you through, creating a knowledge base, choosing the right voice, setting up a phone number, setting up transfer destinations, any integrations, tools, and actions that the agent needs to be able to do. So pretty simple, pretty quick and easy, but let's go back and start a new chat here. So some of the other things that we can do, aside from just building the agent, we can improve an existing agent. We can troubleshoot like an issue that like there's something going on that you don't fully understand. Maybe there's an issue with an integration, etc. You can test a call. You can get call summaries. So look back at some of your previous calls. You can upload contacts. All you need to do is just put in a CSV file with those contacts, and the agent will tell you if that CSV file is valid or if it needs to be edited, and can run some editing on its own. It can also take that CSV file and plug it into a new campaign. If you want help building a knowledge base, you can upload all your files in here. And if you want to, get a phone number set up, you can also do that in here as well. So with that being said, I advise that you spend some time in here. If you run into issues or need help heading in a direction with setting your agent up, this is a great place to start, a great place to ask questions and get immediate help. Okay. And you can also add some of your teammates in here as well. So if I hit we can see that the only option here as a member is our agent. But if you go into your settings and you add some team members, just by adding their emails, you can add them to this chat and you guys can work together to put together, an agent or solve a problem that needs to be solved. But that is the gist of the Workspace. It's actually really useful. There's too much to go into depth on, but it's really simple. All you need to do is just talk with natural language and you'll get assistance and guidance in almost every direction within our platform. So that summarizes our Workspace and what the Workspace can do. And as usual, if you need support, further support, please go ahead and email support@agentvoice.com. We are very invested in your success and making sure that your agents are up and running smoothly and that all your questions are answered. So yeah, I hope you have fun and I hope this is useful. And like I said, please email us if you have any further questions.